was 16, I lied on a job application and said I was 18 so I could clean these massive vacation houses in Aspen. My mom had died 3 months before from diabetes complications because we couldn't afford her insulin consistently. I was living with my aunt who worked double shifts at a gas station just to keep our tiny apartment. These houses I cleaned were insane. Like, bathrooms bigger than our entire place, with marble everything and those fancy toilets that cost more than my aunt made in 6 months. I'd scrubbed these pristine kitchens that probably got used twice during their whole vacation. One Thursday afternoon, I was mopping the hallway in this ridiculous mansion when I heard screaming from upstairs. This 14-year-old girl named Sienna was having a complete meltdown at her dad because he wouldn't buy her a second iPhone just for making TikToks. She already had the newest model, but apparently she needed a separate one for content creation. I tried to keep working, but then I heard her yell something that made my blood freeze. She screamed at her dad, "If you're gonna be so annoying about money, why don't you just divorce mom and marry someone richer instead?" I gripped that mop handle so tight my knuckles went white. My mom had died on the same couch I slept on every night. We'd eaten ramen for dinner probably 300 days that year. Sienna stormed out of the room and saw me standing there in the hallway. She rolled her eyes and said, "Ugh, I hate when the help just stands around doing nothing." I wanted to say something, but I needed this job desperately, so I just kept mopping and pretended I didn't hear anything. Later, I was cleaning their kitchen when Sienna came in talking to her friend on speakerphone. She was still ranting about the phone situation, saying stuff like, "My dad is literally so cheap. I cried for like an hour and he still said no. It's so unfair. What am I supposed to do, use the same phone as last year like some poor person?" I couldn't help myself. I said quietly, "I think you're pretty lucky to even have one phone." She looked at me like I'd just spoken a foreign language. "What, are you poor or something?" I didn't answer. I just kept wiping down their marble countertops that probably cost more than my mom's medical bills. Then Sienna actually laughed. Not a mean laugh, but like she'd just solved a puzzle. "Oh my god, just ask your mom to buy you one. That's literally what I do when my dad says no. Moms are way easier." My chest felt tight. I said really quietly, "My mom died in October." There was this weird silence. I thought maybe she'd feel bad or apologize or something. Instead, Sienna just shrugged and said the most insane thing I'd ever heard. "Okay, so ask your stepmom then. Or your dad. Or like, get a new mom. You're old enough to make your own decisions about stuff like that." I literally couldn't move. She said it so casually like she was suggesting I pick up milk from the store. Get a new mom. Like moms were just something you could order online when yours broke. I stood there holding this expensive cleaning spray, trying not to cry, when her dad walked into the kitchen. Sienna immediately started this whole dramatic story about how I was being weird and talking back, and how I made her feel unsafe by mentioning death. Her dad didn't even ask for my side. He just told me to pack up my stuff and leave immediately. No final paycheck, nothing. I grabbed my cleaning supplies and left through the back door like I was some kind of criminal. I thought that was it. I'd lost the only decent paying job I could get, and my aunt was gonna be so disappointed. We were already behind on rent. But 2 weeks later, I got this random phone call. It was from Mrs. Foster, the woman who lived next door to Sienna's family. Apparently, I'd left behind a cleaning rag, and she'd been watching me work every week through her window. She said she'd never seen someone work as hard as I did. She offered me a job cleaning her house twice a week. But here's the crazy part. She wanted to pay me double what the other family had been paying. She told me she'd been a single mom once too, and she knew what it was like to need every dollar. Mrs. Foster became like a second mom to me. She helped me apply for scholarships, taught me how to budget, and even let me use her address when I applied to colleges so I could get into a better school district.